Hey, how's it going? Sounds like I'm trying to hit on you and then Skype goes off. Damn it. Hey, how's it going, YouTube? Today I decided to, save myself a little bit of time and stress and do a video that's not as as the ones I've been making so far. The last vlog I made was 11 minutes long and it kind of almost killed me editing it. So I decided to do what I've been meaning to do for about a week now and sit down and talk to you guys about what I'm watching and what I'm reading to give you kind of a sense of like what I like. So tonight I would like to talk about what I'm reading, what I'm watching, and I have a little story for you, and if it's too long I'll cut it out. But first I want to talk about what I'm currently reading. The one problem with me as a reader is I like to bite off more than I can chew, aka I jump around books a lot. If I really wanted to show you books I have started but haven't finished yet, the stack kind of gets a little bit beyond actually talking about in this one video. These books range from books I should have read and feel guilty for not finishing to books written by my English teacher that I really should read. Right now I'm reading a book I had no idea existed or what it was about when I started it, The Engines of God by Jack McDevitt, and as you can see by the artwork, it's not like it looks like what I would expect the Animorphs to look like for adults. Like, just are you enthralled by that cover? And don't judge a book by its cover, all that fun stuff. But I really had no idea what it was about when I went into it, so I just opened it up, started reading, and I like the book despite itself. I'm 25% through it right now, and it's pretty damn good. The story's about a future where life isn't too hot for humans, and we're trying to at least make one new Earth so that we, instead of, fixing the problems on our planet, we'll just transpose everything to this new planet and everything will work out fine. Nothing could possibly go wrong. So I'm not too far into it. I can't give you a full review on it, but so far I think it's actually a pretty cool book, despite the fact that the dialogue is more utilitarian than I would like. Sometimes it doesn't feel like it's coming from the character it's designed for, but in the end, I enjoy reading it. Fun fact, did you know Hugh Laurie wrote a novel, and it's actually pretty damn good. One of the books I'm reading that I really should have finished by now is Bloodsucking Fiends by Christopher Moore. Christopher Moore is one of my favorite authors, so much so that I have at least 4 or 5 of his books. This is one of the few I've actually finished. Fantastic read. His newest book, Sacre Bleu, wrong side. His newest book, Sacre Bleu, is actually really cool. I just haven't had time to read it yet. That's the problem with me. I love so many books, but then I say, I don't have time to read it. And here I am stuck not reading jack. Since I've been talking about what I love, let me show you something I don't like. I had to read this, as you can see by the notes in it. I had to choose my own novel for my 102 essay at the end of the semester, and essentially we were given the whole semester to read a novel and then write an essay about it. My essay was about how On the Road has lost its relevancy in the modern era. In fact, when I read this, instead of seeing the main character as some sort of free spirit who was wandering the nation just so he could express himself in the best ways possible, I saw him as some jackwad who managed to get on the GI Bill without actually going and doing anything in the war, and therefore has a free ticket to any college in the country if he wants to go. Therefore, giving you opportunity to run around and do whatever the hell you want. In essence, I found the book to be a bit hipstery. If you would like something weird to read and that's not on the normal, try this. It's a play. Now, I'm not one of those guys who collects plays, unlike, everybody who reads Shakespeare. For those of you who question my theater experience, I performed Shakespeare. In essence, I performed one line of Shakespeare. And I got talked into playing Jimmy Cagney, a guy who looks like this and sounds like this.
If I may hide my face, let me play Thisny too.
No.
I will speak in a monstrous little voice.
No.
Listen, listen. Ah, Pyramus, my lover dear.
No.
My Thisny dear and lady dear.
No, no!
Now.
I didn't have the beard, but I don't. I didn't look the part, didn't sound the part. My Cagney impression sucks so much I'm not going to do it here for you. But just know this, I had to read this book cover to back, and I loved it. It is a fantastically funny play, and even I laughed at the Shakespeare jokes, which is coming from someone who had very little experience in literature at the time, so he found Shakespeare to be a bit pretentious. Everybody and their mother talks about how much they read the Harry Potter books, and I love Harry Potter to death. Now, don't get me wrong, I really, really do like Harry Potter. I'm not saying that just to placate you, but there is one fantasy series I find more entertaining than Harry Potter that I actually have reread, and that would be the Thursday Next books. The Thursday Next books is about an alternate 1985 in which the UK is pretty much still the main area to be in the world, and all technology is weird. Cloning's kind of a common thing. You can buy kits to do it at home. Uh, Planes don't exist. There is a tram system that goes through the magma of the core of the planet, so you can travel anywhere in the world in 45 minutes. It's just weird. And on top of that, he creates this world that's so messed up and awesome. And then he makes it so that every book exists in a giant library in a different dimension, and you can get into each book by reading into it. Certain people have this ability. Thursday Next is one of them, and she becomes a cop for literature. These books are for people who read. There are so many subtle jokes that you wouldn't get unless you read the real books, and then there's some outright just weird ones that come out of left field. But seriously, if you get the chance, Air Affair by Jasper Ford. Try it. So that was a little taste of my library. Now I'm going to cut this video down a little bit just so it's not as huge. And if you remember at the beginning of the video I mentioned something about a story I had to tell you guys. That's coming next time. Next time we discuss something that changed my outlook on fandoms and how I approach things I like. Next time we talk about Game of Thrones. Thanks for watching. See you next time.